Welcome to the Sage Estimating Win More Work video. We'll start by demonstrating how Sage Estimating, formerly Sage Timberline Estimating, can help you create more estimates in less time without jeopardizing accuracy. Your business is unique, and when it comes to estimating, we realize one size does not fit all. Everyone has their own unique needs, estimating style, and way of doing business. That's why Sage Estimating offers not only the power, but the flexibility and ease of use that enables companies of all sizes to significantly speed up and improve their estimating processes and win more work. Sage Estimating, easy to use and learn. From time to time, you've most likely given thought to changing your current estimating methods, but just as quickly back-burnered the idea due to concerns around learning curve and ramp-up time. That's why we developed Sage Estimating, with a familiar look and feel to the spreadsheet you're used to using. In fact, many of the same functions you've come to expect from within your spreadsheet program are built right into Sage Estimating. If the solution you choose is difficult to learn and use, let's face it, chances are it just won't get implemented. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at Sage Estimating. We're going to begin with an existing estimate. You'll notice right away the product has a similar look and feel to Excel. At the top of the spreadsheet, you can see it can be menu driven with New, Open, and Copy Estimate, or you can select the same functions from the ribbon toolbar. Down on the spreadsheet itself, just like Excel, you can easily customize the layout. You can resize, move, hide, rename, and even change fonts and background colors. And once you get your spreadsheet just the way you like it, you can save the layout for instant recall and later use, or simply select your preferred layout to discard your changes. Now, when it comes to populating your estimate, there are a number of takeoff options available, but by far the quickest and easiest method is Quick Takeoff. Quick Takeoff gives you a view right into the database. Items can be added to your spreadsheet by a simple click of your mouse. Next, when it comes to estimate review and analysis, the ability to quickly view your estimate from a variety of angles is key. With Sage Estimating, resorting your estimate is just a mouse click away. The software comes with a number of sort tabs such as Phase Item, Takeoff Order, Assembly, as well as several others. However, additional custom sorts can easily be set up and used during takeoff and estimate analysis. When it comes to reports, layouts can be used in conjunction with the spreadsheet report. Simply select Report option, pre-fill from the spreadsheet, Page Setup, select Landscape, and preview your report. The easiest reporting tool you'll ever use. What you see on your screen is what you get on your report. Sage Estimating. Save time and increase estimate accuracy. How you estimate today is probably a very unique and personalized process. And if you're like most estimators, you're not interested in overhauling everything you've learned over the years. What if you could estimate your way and improve your estimating productivity by 50 to 75% and do it without jeopardizing accuracy? With Sage Estimating, you can. But first, a point worth mentioning. Sage recognizes the fact that it's not our role to tell you how to estimate. Where we can help, however, is by providing ways to complement your existing processes using tools for improved accuracy and increased productivity. Let's take a look at some of the personalization and time-saving tools available that can help you work smarter, not harder. Starting with a blank estimate, we'll show a number of takeoff methods, including Quick Takeoff and Assembly Takeoff. For those companies interested in automating the takeoff process even further, integrated electronic takeoff solutions can be used to significantly speed up the process of performing counts and calculating dimensions. But first, let's start with the basics. What really makes estimating different from the methods you're currently using? Besides ease of use, power, and flexibility all rolled into one, it's the database that makes the difference. Estimating supports a number of industry-specific databases with varying levels of detail. Which database you choose and the level of detail really depends upon your specific needs. Let us help you in determining the best database fit and implementation plan. Once this is done, getting started with your first estimate is as simple as Quick Takeoff. With Quick Takeoff selected, you see a view right into the database. Selecting items from the database is as simple as drilling down through the different levels. Once at the item level, simply double-click or drag an item to the spreadsheet. To speed up the process even further, multiple items can be selected and once again dropped onto the spreadsheet. Notice the items added to the spreadsheet have been highlighted with a blue background. This is a simple flag telling you that these items have not yet been quantified. As your estimate increases in size and complexity, accuracy is improved by eliminating the risks of omissions and overlooked items. Let's take off one more item. Drill down through concrete, footings, and right mouse click on footing forms. Select Edit Item to see the values such as pricing and productivity factors that are stored inside the database. Close the database window and now double-click on Footing Forms to add it to your spreadsheet. Next, we'll close the Quick Takeoff window and begin quantifying our items. Beginning with temporary electricity, enter in a takeoff quantity of 6 months. Scroll to the right of the estimate to see that the costs have been automatically calculated for you. A point worth restating: each database item stores a variety of values, including productivity factors and pricing for categories such as labor, material, equipment, subcontractor, or other, which is then used for calculating your costs. Let's scroll back and continue quantifying our items. For items with the same takeoff quantity, another time-saving feature is fill down. Click on the takeoff quantity to be used, drag and highlight the cells to be updated, then right mouse click and select fill down from the list. Now we'll move on to footing forms. Right mouse click from within the takeoff quantity cell and notice options such as notes, attach file, and calculator. For now, however, we're going to select SF Footing Forms, a predefined item formula stored in the database. A dimensions window appears. We accept the quantity of 1, enter in 165 for the length, and 2 for the width. We accept the default value also predefined in the database of 8 inches for the footing depth, and click Add to Quantity to update your spreadsheet. Again, notice the labor and material amounts have been calculated based on the values within your database. Now, one of the many advantages over other estimating methods, such as Excel, is the ability to back calculate amounts. Let's say due to limited job access or extreme weather conditions, you're interested in taking a closer look at your labor. Switch to a spreadsheet view that includes labor productivity, and you can easily confirm your bid may be a bit too aggressive. Simply adjust the labor productivity value down to 25 and notice the labor quantity and labor amount cells have been updated to reflect the change. Another scenario might be that you want to adjust the total labor amount to tighten up your bid. Enter in an adjusted labor amount of 134, and the labor quantity and labor productivity amounts are back calculated for you. Also notice that the labor amount you entered is reflected with a large blue font identifying it as a manual entry. Hopefully by now you're beginning to see some of the accuracy and time-saving benefits associated with the estimating spreadsheet and the supporting back-end database. Sage Estimating. Build and adjust your estimates while reducing errors. With each new estimate you start, you most likely think about ways to speed up the process. Item by item, you build out your estimate, but when it comes to construction systems such as a wall or a footing, Your Excel spreadsheet is oftentimes stretched to its limit. And then when it comes to making those last-minute adjustments on your spreadsheet, your confidence wavers even more. You wonder if your formulas are still intact and functioning as expected given the changes you just made. It's no secret that the power of a construction-specific estimating solution such as Sage Estimating lies in the ability to take off groups of items all at once. But additional power and flexibility is achieved with the capabilities to easily make, track, and undo adjustments to your spreadsheet. Let's take a look at how Sage Estimating helps in these areas. Select Assembly Takeoff. Drill down through Carpentry and Millwork and select the interior wall. You'll notice your screen has been divided into 3 areas. In the upper left, you'll see the assembly you're working on. To the right is the dimensions list or questions you'll need to answer in order for the system to calculate takeoff quantities and costs. And finally, the bottom area contains a list of potential items needed for the wall construction. Notice in the dimensions pane that many of the values have been pre-filled for you. This is based on previous entries or defaults set up in the database. Simply step through the list and make adjustments as needed. One of the differentiating features with estimating is its built-in intelligence. The questions listed in the dimensions window are dynamic. In other words, depending upon your answers, the list of questions will change. To demonstrate, simply change Include Floor Wall Anchor from the default Yes to No. Notice the following related question is eliminated. Once completed, select the Add Pass button. Estimating then uses the values you entered and calculates quantities for all of the relevant items below. Click OK and Close to send the items and values to your spreadsheet. Now, let's say you're interested in building in a little cushion for this part of the bid. The Adjust Column feature allows you to make a variety of adjustment types to a single or multiple items all at once. Highlight the items you're interested in adjusting, right mouse click and select Adjust Column. Pick %, just one of the adjustment options, from the adjustment type drop-down and enter 10 in the amount filled. Click OK and notice that the adjustment is reflected in your spreadsheet along with a red tick mark beside each item. Hover over the tick mark to review and see what change was made. Adjustments can be just as easily removed or undone using a very similar process. Speeding up the estimate generation process using Smart Assemblies allows you to spend more time reviewing, refining, and finalizing your work. Results are more confidence in your numbers, improved bid-to-win ratios, and ultimately the ability to win more profitable work. Sage Estimating. Quickly review estimate totals and share data between operations and accounting. As you build your estimate, you need to keep a running total and periodically see where you stand at any given point in time. A kind of sanity check, if you will. Breaking down your estimate totals by labor, material, overhead, and most importantly, profit, can oftentimes be a challenge with your generic spreadsheets. And if all goes well and you're awarded the work, sharing budgeted costs with accounting for job cost tracking is yet another hurdle to overcome. Sage Estimating offers a number of ways to accomplish this and more. First, displayed near the bottom of the spreadsheet is a dynamic grand total in cost per square foot for your estimate. Additionally, if you'd like to see a more detailed snapshot of costs, a totals page is only a mouse click away. Improved productivity doesn't need to end with estimating. In fact, much of the work you've done in Sage Estimating can be shared with other applications to jumpstart processes such as job cost tracking. Why rekey a single item? Besides the loss in productivity by duplicating efforts, you also run the risk of data entry errors, transposed numbers, and overlooked items and omissions. In today's competitive market, you need to find ways to work smarter, not harder. The less time you spend crunching numbers and duplicating efforts, the more time you have for estimate analysis and refinement. All this equates to winning more work with a higher potential for profit. In conclusion, keep in mind this video was just a sampling of the many capabilities available within Sage Estimating. As you've seen, estimating is extremely intuitive and easy to use. However, the product's power and flexibility will ensure it addresses your needs today and well into the future. If you're interested in learning more or for a one-on-one personalized presentation, please contact your business partner directly or call us at 800-628-6583. Thank you for your interest in Sage Estimating.